Hey race fans, we're here with Matt Sponaugle, driver of the number 8 and the current 2010 points champion at Cumberland Speedway. Matt, you got a little bit of momentum coming into the Western Nationals 5,000 to win show. You know, things have been really good for the number 8 team here.
Yeah, we've had a pretty good car, and we're really looking forward to the big race here at the end of the year. And I think we've got a pretty good shot at winning it, or at least a competitive finish. And there's some tough competition that comes with the Bandit Series, and quite a few local guys here is pretty tough too, so we're really looking forward to it.
I was talking to DJ Troutman there a few minutes ago, and he actually picked you to be one of the guys to win that race if it wasn't him. You know, that has to be a pretty big compliment coming from someone that's won that race 3 times in a row, and he's been one of your toughest competitors here in the past.
Yeah, it's made him do some pretty hard racing, and I'd have to say that he's probably going to be one of the ones to beat, and we'll look forward to racing them guys. And another pick would be, I'd have to say, Walker Arthur and Kyle Merkel. Them guys ran real well last time he was here, so that's my pick, and hopefully we're up there somewhere.
Oh, I'm sure you will be. Right now they got the super late models doing B mains for the Big Kahuna. They're doing a 1,000 to win show for you guys tonight. How much can you learn from tonight getting ready for the race coming up in 2 weeks? Or do you think the track conditions, because the weather's getting cooler, the track conditions will change dramatically between now and then?
It's hard to tell around this place. I would say it'll probably be pretty similar next week. And we're learning some stuff, tire compound choices, and we're not really accustomed to running much longer than 20 lap races here, so tonight's 30 lap race, so we'll have to play with some stuff and see how it works out.
Well, Matt, you know, I asked DJ this earlier. If you weren't running limiteds or possibly supers, is there some other type of racing that you would be willing to entertain, whether it be asphalt racing, sprint cars? Is there anything that you would like to try to get your foot in the door with?
I'm not much on asphalt racing, and them guys drive sprint cars got a lot more nerve than I do. Them guys are on the edge all the time. If I wasn't running limited or super late, the most fun I've ever had in racing was street stocks. I had a lot of fun with street stocks.
Now, Matt, looking back on 2010, out of all the races that you won, is there one that really stands out that kind of puts you over the top to be the champion here at Cumberland?
No, they was all pretty well the same level. I mean, they were all hard fought.
Right.
We had some wins in Bedford, really tough crowd up there. Tough competition down here as well. DJ, he's probably one of the toughest guys, if not the toughest guy to beat down here.
Right.
We beat them guys, and they beat us, so it's been a pretty good season. I'm glad to be competitive with them after the year we had last year. Last year was horrible. I'm ready to cut the car up and buy a new one, and we made some changes over the winter, and we're competitive this year, so we're happy with it.
Now, Matt, there's several races for limited late models towards the end of the season. Out of all of them that you've competed at, which one do you think is kind of the more prestige event to win in our area?
I'm not going to lie, I'd like to win the Nationals here, and we're going to Winchester next week. I love that place, so I'd like to be competitive down there, and same way with Rourke Knob. I like that place, so it's a toss-up. I'd like to win any of them, to be honest, but as long as we got good finishes, we're good.
Now, earlier, before we started doing the taping, we had talked about your wife expecting her second child. How much is that going to affect you, bringing another little one into the realm?
It shouldn't affect us too much next year. That's one of the reasons we've got a toter home.
Right.
Keep the kids and the family with us. It might put a little blinker on at the end of this year. If everything goes well, we're planning on going to Rourke Knob, but baby might not cooperate, so we'll see how that works out.
How many people in your family are involved in races? Is it pretty much everyone?
Mom and Dad's biggest supporters. My wife, Miranda, she's totally understanding most of the time, and she's supportive. Kids love it, and my nephew, he races 4-cylinder. He was track champion this year in Cumberland in 4-cylinders, and one of these days he's going to move up to big boys and we're going to put in the car.
That'd be great.
Just a family affair. I got my crew. The guys are all dedicated. Mel, Jimmy, and Benny, and Brian, my dad, big supporter financially, and got to thank my sponsors, B&D Salvage, Bowler here in LaVale, B&D Pit and Go, Global Truck Outfitters, Progressive racing engines. We got our butts kicked last year, and we put our heads together at the end of the year. He was tired of it, I was tired of it. I dropped the motor off, told him what I expected. I picked it up, he delivered, and I couldn't ask for anything better. So
That's great. Anything special you want to relay to the fans before we wrap up our interview, Matt?
no, just keep coming out and supporting us, and hopefully we're on a good show.
Well, Matt, we appreciate everything. Good luck tonight, and then also at Winchester, and then we got the Nationals coming up. We appreciate you being a part of limited late model racing and part of the Steel Block Bandit series. Thanks a lot.
All right, thank you.